Whoppa, my fellow Fanny Man Freddie Mac warriors. So, what we have today? Today we have liquidation of some shorter seller in the amount of $10 million. Why? Let me explain you why. You remember last week I did talk about the transfers and how they don't move the price, and how in case that it is a transfer to DTC as or to from broker to the broker, whatever it was, if it is a transfer, it will not move the price. So take a look at this. This is one of the FNMA preferred shares, FMCKJ, and average daily volume is 200,000. That's cumulative. Today it was like 6,000, so it's not nothing special. But look at the 5 day period. At one point of time, so average for whole day is 283. In this chart, at one point of time, there was a transfer of 400,000 shares. And what happened? Where it was, let's see, volume here. Let's see where the R is in that range. And did price move? No, not at all. But what happened today in FNMA stock? Today we have FNMA. Today is June 22nd at what time? 11, 10, 30, 10, 40, something in that range. Huge spike. And that is so. Have in mind that average daily volume for Fannie Mae shares is 6 million shares. And somebody took and bought 1.5 million. And if somebody bought that amount of the share, what should happen with the price? It should go take and make the spike as I projected. So it's like it jumped like 10% even more. It don't show on the picture. So what does it mean? Here is some buy. And let's say the previous days. So you see that spike? That was a buy. And when there was those million transfers, like here, 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 you can take and pay attention. So here, those three. Do we have spike in the price? No. There is no spike in the price. Why? Because those were transfers. But this is a buy. And what kind of buy? It is not normal kind of buy. Because if you buy, if so I'm no one. I'm just the guy who is no one. No one, literally no one in financial sense. I don't buy for 10 millions of dollars. Um, if I need to buy my stocks, I don't buy all position at once. I buy in the chunks, and especially if you have like a million shares, you need to buy. You don't buy it at once unless you're forced. This situation here is forced. This buy of 1.5 million shares is forced. That is $10 million. What does it mean? You remember when I told you like few weeks there was like 20 million shares that short sellers uh, got a margin call. This is the same case, and now they were forced to close the position of short selling Fannie Mae stock in the amount of $10 million. And with the previous close that they had before, what they have measured, it was like 20 million. So up to now, the short sellers are down $30 million in our share. Basically they knew that they will be short, they will be cut. So they short the price. Bam, bam, bam. This is their what they're doing. And if you look, this low volume, they can do that on a low volume in order they know they will be liquidated. So, but what is the main point? This buy is a forced buy. It's not by because as I said, let me repeat again. Nobody buys out of the fund in one lot a million shares, million and a half. You do only the bank do that automatically if you own, if you have like a lot of money they owned, they too can liquidate you part of the position. So short sellers lost at least $30 million in the last couple of weeks, and that is a big deal for us. They're closing on 6. I would like that more that they close at 12 or 15, but it is what it is. It's but they control the price a lot. I can just say, like, up to the level of the respect, how much do they control the price, but they're not doing good job. They're losing the money. uh is that good for us? Definitely. I hope that they will lose so much money that they are not able to do this after the forced buy. But they're smart. They know if they get liquidated, they have prepared amount on a side that they liquidate even for more, so they can put the price where it was. It doesn't matter. It is good for us that they're losing the money, and eventually they will lose even more. They're collapsing. So stay well, stay healthy, and we are on a good side of the history.